Welcome back to SpeterTV. Subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell to let your speeder sense tingle when I upload, and all that other stuff you have to say. And I won't be the first or the last to say this, but animation is not a genre. Now this may sound like an obvious point, and it probably should be, but far too often animation gets thought of and spoken of like it's all just one big thing, one genre. And really the same thing happens with comic book movies. And I think this happens because it becomes easier to dismiss them as something you just don't like, especially if you think they're childish and adults shouldn't be interested in cartoons or comic book movies. It's a pretty similar mindset, saying, oh, I'm just too old for that, or saying, oh, I just don't like that. Like for me, I don't watch Paw Patrol because I'm an adult and I don't have kids and I have no nostalgic reason to watch it, so I don't watch it. But if you have the mindset that says, I don't watch cartoons because I'm an adult and I don't have kids and I don't have any nostalgic reason to watch it, then you feel really justified in your dismissal. But the point there that you're not acknowledging is that cartoons and comic books and things like that can be just as much for adults as they are for kids. Whether they're aimed at kids or aimed at both or just for adults, being animated or being from a comic book doesn't change anything about it. Because animation, comic books, and movies are not genres, like clearly. Each one is just a different medium. Just like live action is not a genre, books are not a genre, magazines are not a genre. They're all just different methods of getting information or stories across. Like, SpongeBob and Kim Possible are not the same genre. Dora the Explorer and Family Guy are clearly not the same genre. And I'm sure you've probably heard people mention the comic book movie genre. People love any reason to make it sound like all comic book movies are essentially the same. And yeah, there will be a lot of similar story beats and a lot of similar tropes and plot points. But if you can look at, say, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and Ant-Man, and tell me that those two are the same genre, I'm not sure I can trust you to tell me your name. I mean, look, you can dislike animation and cartoons, you can dislike comic books and their movies, I don't care. You can dislike a whole medium and that's just your taste, that's fine. You can be totally biased, and that's fine as long as you acknowledge it. You can like or dislike things for whatever good or bad reasons you want. But when you find yourself talking to people about something as subjective as entertainment, just try not to be intellectually dishonest. And while you're being honest, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Be honest with yourself and with me. Let me know in the comments if this annoys you as much as it annoys me. And share? Sure. Hit all the buttons. I'll see you next week.